Hey, I'm David Moore, and I am located at Saddle Bronc U. For those of you that don't know where that's Goodwell, Oklahoma. I was not a guy that ever liked anything that bucked, and so I always roped, bulldogged a little bit, but the majority of my rodeo career was spent roping calves. Lived down the road from the Etbauer family, and those guys all thought it was really funny when stuff would break into and buck, and this guy never did. So I just stuck with calf roping and did that for a lot of years and made that a passion. And if I'm going to be honest with you, made it an idol in my life at times. And that led to this organization that my wife and I have. It's a small business and ministry called Lead Well. The mission of our ministry slash business is to make the family strong. That's actually our slogan, and through many different ways we desire to do that. The heart behind it is that men would lead their families. I think that's missing in our culture. In my rodeo days, I watched several guys kind of transition from the wild, drug using, womanizing kind of stuff. Rodeo kind of took on a little bit different culture in some ways, and you started seeing more and more guys have their families. And that was something at the end of my rodeo career that was really important to me, is that my family would be able to go with me, and that I was being able to invest in my family even while I was out on the road rodeoing, and in the time away from them, tried to still be intentional. So our mission is that we would just make the family strong, and I think that we can do that in many ways. We can do it when we're busy, while we're snowed under with all sorts of things, while we're traveling rodeoing, while we're at home, and everywhere in between. Some of the things that we do are some events at churches, like some men's events. I've done a deal where we have a men's night on a Saturday night, and then on Sunday morning I go ahead and bring all of that together at a church, and bring the ladies in there, and it's good information for the kids to hear too, because this concept of men leading and leading well is a concept that our kids need to grow up with, and they need that kind of stability and that safety and that security in their homes. And so we do things with churches. I do things with men's groups that are not exactly church related. I've also done some things with FCA groups. I do some things with individuals. My wife and I will meet with couples or small groups, and we'll sort through some of the things that we teach and the ideas that we have, and help people in personal or individual or small group kind of ways. So we really are learning a whole lot about what all we do. Right now we're willing to take on kind of any opportunity and any way that we can get our foot in the door to help you and your family. We want to tailor your needs or your desires for whatever group that you're putting together, or whatever individual kind of thing that you want. We want to be able to do that for you. And so we're pretty flexible and open to your ideas, and so we welcome those. And you can send us an email at leadwell@leadwellmerch.com. That's the best way to get in contact with us, and then we can swap phone numbers if we need to from there. Our long-term goal is really to point people to Christ, and we just want to do that through a ministry and a business that seeks to make the family strong and seeks to put family first, and for families to be healthy. I guess the best way that you could get involved is to buy some merchandise from us. And because what we've noticed from that, and this was our desire in the beginning, is like, whether it's a shirt like this that has a saying on it, or it's just a cap or a shirt that has our logo on it, people ask all the time, what is Lead Well? And then that opens the door for us to be able to have deeper conversations, and really that's what we want to do. And so if you want to get involved in what we're doing, and having a Lead Well conversation, so buy some merchandise and support us. You could also get involved by getting us lined up with a small group, a leadership group, a business. I've been several different places in different settings. Like I told you, I've done some church stuff, I've done some men's group stuff, and I've done some things for basketball teams. I was able to talked to a basketball team that was a national. They were in the national championship this year in a small college in Kansas City, and so go Spurgeon Knights. They were runner-up in the nation and got to spend some time with those young men. And so those are some of the things that we do, and that's how you could get involved in what we're doing.